Welcome to Local Point, your life, your stories, with your host, Chris Piner.
Welcome to Local Point. I'm your host, Chris Piner, and with me in the VTV6 studio today is Elizabeth Matthews and Deputy Tim Adams and Helix. They're here to discuss the Duchesne County Sheriff's Office K-9 program and a raffle they're doing in their benefit. So it's really good to have all three of you here today.
Thank you.
Hi, thanks.
Can we talk a little bit about what the benefit is and what's happening? Do you want to take some of that?
Yeah, that's great. So we are doing a whole pig drawing, and what that is it's a whole pig that will be butchered and drawn out with a 7 cubic foot freezer to go with.
Wow.
And we are selling
So if you worry
tickets.
about not having space, that comes with it.
That comes with it. If you don't have a freezer, then that comes with it. It's
No
a great,
excuses. You get one of those too.
great value. So we're really excited about it. All of the donations go toward the Duchesne County Sheriff's Office K-9 program to get new dogs trained.
And that's why we have Helix here today. Is that right?
That's right.
Can you tell us a little bit about Helix? I understand that she's just being trained or finishing up some training.
She just started. She's a 3-year-old German Shepherd, and she's currently in the post program for the state to be a certified patrol dog and certified narcotic detector dog.
How long does it take to do the training?
So each course is 8 weeks, so about 4 months total. The dogs go through.
And she's just beginning, you said?
She's just beginning,
Just
yeah.
beginning. How's she doing?
She's doing great. She likes to work with her nose. She likes her toy. That's why she's anxious right now. She thinks we just got back from training today, so she thinks we're still training.
You might still have that toy somewhere here.
Yeah,
she loves that.
It's behind the couch. So
I do want to talk a little bit more about Helix and the training, but today I want to get a little more information about this benefit and the drawing for the pig. How could someone get involved in that? If any of our viewers are interested in buying tickets?
We've got tickets on sale. They can visit the Duchesne County Sheriff's Facebook page, and there's a link on there. They can use their credit card. If they're not interested in the raffle and they just want to donate, that's fine as well. They can go on and donate any amount, and then just in the comments, donation only, and then we won't worry about putting them into the raffle. We've got some great, wonderful sponsors. Newell Richens, who raises pigs and other livestock. He's donated the whole pig. And then Chuck's Meat has offered their services for butchering and wrapping.
Right.
Nielsen's has given us a really good deal on the freezer, on the chest freezer. And then Murray Motor donated their funds to help pay for that freezer. So we've got a lot of great community support. Yes.
And it's all going to such a worthy and important cause for the training of additional canines. Is that what I understand?
correct.
Yeah. How many do you typically have on a?
So in our department, we've had 2, and then 1 passed away this last year, and then we got another one donated. But they're pretty expensive, and it's expensive to keep them trained and to keep the K-9 program going. And we want to add 2 more K-9s to our program and get them trained. So
Wonderful.
they're so useful.
Because of the cost, this is one way that you can help with that, right?
Yes.
Or make donations, a chance to win something, but also make donations for something very important, something that will benefit all of us.
Yeah, and who doesn't want bacon? Who doesn't want a nice, hefty meat supply in their freezer, right? Who
That
doesn't want
is a
bacon?
very tempting prize, yes. I think everyone would agree with that.
Yeah, and we've been running it since December. So December 2nd was our kickoff that we started doing this. And we did a K-9 demonstration for Cowboy Christmas back in December.
Good.
And so we've been doing it for a couple months now.
And when will the actual drawing take place?
The last day to purchase your tickets is December 1st, or excuse me, March 1st.
March 1st.
March 1st.
And the drawing will be actually that evening or the next day?
The following Monday. So at March 1st at midnight, it'll be cut off.
It ends, and then
Yep.
March 8th, if I'm doing my math right, about a week later, they'll be doing the drawing. And
About
how will
3 or 4 days, yep.
Oh, just a few days later.
Yeah.
How will people be notified?
We're kind of sorting those details out, but if they can't, so we're thinking about doing maybe a Facebook Live drawing.
Oh, very good.
Or we may just call them and say, hey, we've drawn your name, come pick it up, and then we'll give them the details on how to get all of that taken care of.
You're really using Facebook to drive the whole thing, so it would be a good idea to hit a like and follow that page, Duchesne County Sheriff's Department.
Absolutely,
is that right?
yes.
Well, I do want to talk a little bit more about the details of training and maybe a little more about Helix, and we'll do that in just a moment. We'll be right back after these messages.
The Vernal Area Chamber wants to add your business in our network. Create change with various committees. Participate in community events and have a strong business resource behind your company's goals. Learn more at vernalchamber.org.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
Welcome back to Local Point. Before the break, we were discussing the Duchesne County Sheriff's K-9 program and a little bit about a benefit and a raffle that's coming up to raise some money. And can you tell us again, Elizabeth, what the money is going for?
The funds are being raised to help the Sheriff's Office K-9 program get a new dog training, all of the equipment. It's very costly, and last year we lost one of our canines to cancer, and after that there were no funds for a new canine, and then I was asked if I would help get that kind of going and underway, since last year I did a big law enforcement appreciation dinner banquet for all of our officers in the Uinta Basin. And so with that, I was asked if I would help do something to help raise money for the canine. So I decided to reach out to some people and do a whole pig raffle. And it was funny because I didn't realize it until Tim had mentioned something like law enforcement and pigs. He's like, whoever thought about that? And I didn't even realize that. But
maybe we'll mention just quickly that if our viewers are interested in buying raffle tickets, you can do that through the Facebook page.
Yes.
Again, let's just repeat that for those maybe just joining us.
They just need to go to the Duchesne County Sheriff's Facebook page, and they can just scroll down, and there is a link there where they can purchase 1 ticket for $10, 5 tickets for $45, or 10 tickets for $80. And then again,
and they just do that right online with a credit card.
Yep, they can do that with a credit card.
And you mentioned also in the first segment they can donate. If you'd like to make a donation even outside of the raffle, you can do that as well.
Yes.
So you were telling us that now Helix is just going through the training, and these are very special. These are very special animals. That's why I'm guessing they must cost a lot of money.
They are. They're very unique. Obviously, you can see they have a lot of what we call drive to do something. Her ball's back there, so she wants to go play with her toy, and that's all she really cares about is to play and to work. And so these dogs don't necessarily usually make the greatest pets, but they make great working dogs because they want to hunt. And as you can see, she's already looking for her toy.
Right.
So.
Right. Now, you said that she's beginning her training. What kind of things are involved in the training?
So their training takes about 4 months to complete. That's for a dual-purpose dog, a dog that finds drugs or bombs, and then also does patrol work, which is apprehend criminals and things like that, tracking stuff like that.
What will she be doing?
She'll be finding drugs and also doing criminal apprehension.
And they have these incredible sense of smell, don't they?
Right. They actually have about 250 million nose receptors in their olfactory system, where we have about 6. 6 million.
Okay,
So
that puts things into perspective.
They are much more better at smelling than we are.
Where did she come from? Is she from Utah? Was she born elsewhere?
Helix actually has an interesting story. She's actually a Czechoslovakian dog, but she was actually a rescue dog. A family that realized that she was too much for a family to handle because she was a working dog. They wanted to have her rescued, and so that's where she came from.
Well, that's wonderful. And you said she's doing a great job, and you think it'll be a great addition to your team. You'd like to have some more. What do some of the other dogs do for you?
So the dogs do a lot of different things. We're actually in the process also of training a bomb dog, explosive detector dog, which finds weapons.
And they just learn to smell the things that would be in something explosive?
Correct. Basically, to them it's a game. She wants her ball because she knows if she goes and finds drugs, then we play ball. And so that's all we do. It's just a game to them. Right. And that's all she wants to do. And so other dogs do things like that. They do tracking. Platz. Good girl. They do tracking for people that get lost, or if there's criminals that run from us, they can find them, bite them, help us apprehend them, and detain them. Obviously, the majority of the dogs here in the basin are narcotic detector dogs and patrol dogs. They also help with officer safety, being in a rural area. For all the county deputies, it's a huge benefit for us to have a dog out with us for protection. It's a partner.
Do you have to have special training to have this kind of a partner?
Correct. We go through the same training. So as she's going through her training, I go through the same training.
You do it as well.
So that we know how to do it, and then obviously we learn a little bit more about case law and things like that as far as...
And a little bit of German too, I know.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
That's what that is, isn't it?
Yeah, they're all in different languages, but she's in German, so Platz.
Well, I want to hit one more time just how people can get involved to help out the Duchesne County Sheriff's Department in hopefully acquiring and training some more canines. And they could do that through, at this point, any kind of a donation, but you have the special raffle. Let's just hit the high points one more time.
Yeah, we have the whole pig raffle, and they can buy tickets on the Duchesne County Sheriff's Office Facebook page.
And they can do that with a credit card.
They can do it with a credit card.
The drawing is going to be when?
March 1st. So March 1st at midnight is the last time purchase.
Last day to buy, and the drawing will be a few days later. But hit a like or a follow on that so you can keep track of when they're going to do that. They might do it through Facebook Live, you said. It's really good to have all three of you here, including Helix. And we appreciate you for watching Local Point. Stay tuned for this week's community calendar.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
The Vernal Area Chamber wants to add your business in our network. Create change with various committees. Participate in community events and have a strong business resource behind your company's goals. Learn more at vernalchamber.org.
Hey there, my friends. Welcome to this week's Community Calendar presented by the Vernal Area Chamber of Commerce, building commerce one member at a time. I got some really exciting things to talk to you about today. So let's get right into this weekend's schedule, starting with Friday, February 9th. You got high school basketball. We've got a basin matchup, Altamont at Duchesne. It's a rivalry. VTV6, of course, providing live coverage. You can watch that on cable channel 6 or 706 HD or your Roku channel or VTVchannel6.com or even on Facebook. That game starts at 7 p.m. Don't miss it. On Saturday, February 10th, it's the Lincoln Day dinner at the Uinta Conference Center. What this is a chance to meet some of your Utah politicians. So at 5 p.m. you can meet the candidates, and then at 6 p.m. they're going to have a dinner and a program. Of course, you got to pay for it. Let's move on to next week, February 12th through the 18th. Moving right into Tuesday, February 13th, UB Tech's having their new Higher Skills Workshop. We've been talking about this for a few weeks now. It's finally happening. It's going to be a 4-hour workshop from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. where you can learn a ton of skills, including teamwork, customer service, and conflict resolution, and a bunch more. This is going to be at their Roosevelt campus. Tickets are $38 a piece. On to Friday now, February 16th. It's high school basketball again. This time it's American International at Uinta River. VTV6, of course, providing live stream, which you can view on Facebook and VTVchannel6.com and Roku. Girls game starts at 4 p.m. and boys game starts at 5:30. Now, also on Friday, this is what I'm most excited about. I don't even have anything written in the prompter for this. I'm just going to tell you what I know. Vernal Theater Live, downtown Vernal, right on Main Street, is presenting Forever Plaid. If you've never heard of Forever Plaid, it was one of the best music. It's my personal favorite musical, honestly. So let me tell you what it's about, just really quick. You got 4 guys from the 50s who are part of this like singing doo-wop group, right? They're on their way to do their first big show and they get hit and killed while they're driving. Now that's not part of the play. The play starts with them coming back to life in the year 2018 to do the show they never got to do for you right now. But they're from the 50s and all this time has passed. So they've got a whole different like mindset of what's funny and what's not. And the show is so funny. It is hilarious. And the music is awesome because it's all from that time period with a little bit of a twist on it. So Vernal Theater Live, Forever Plaid, starting on the 16th. That'll be on the 16th and the 17th, and then the next week, Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'm going to tell you about this again next week. All right. If on Friday you're not going to go see Forever Plaid, don't forget to go to the Father-Daughter Sweetheart Dance at the Rec Center in Vernal. This is running from 6 to 8 p.m., and they do such a great job with this. You show up, you get all dressed up, you get your daughter, you bring her with you. They've got a DJ playing music and balloons and some treats. You get some pictures taken. It's so cute. I do this with my girls each year, and they love it. All right, now on to Saturday, February 17th. It is the Holistic Living Expo. It's a free event to educate you and inspire holistic lifestyle awareness. So it's going to be happening at the Grace Event Center in Roosevelt from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday. On to Sunday. We don't usually have things that are happening on Sunday. This is a nice one. February 18th, it's the St. James Spaghetti Dinner. So at the St. James Greater Catholic Church, they're going to have a spaghetti dinner from 11:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, I don't know if the dinner is actually going that entire time, but they are going to have music as well, so maybe that's what happens most of the time. Go out and get to know your neighbors. All right, let's move into this weekend's and next week's weather. Starting with this weekend, it's been warm. We've had such a mild winter, right? Almost no snow. Well, that isn't going to change anytime soon. Our highs, you're going to see Friday. That's pretty warm. 57 degrees for Vernal this time of year, for the Uinta Basin this time of year. That feels like it's 80 degrees. I mean, I'm wearing short sleeves. I'd wear shorts if they let me. Your lows are going to drop down as we go into the weekend, though. There's no real chance for precipitation. The only real weather-related activity that's going to be happening is on Saturday. You've got about 13 miles per hour of wind coming in, so there's a little bit of wind. But your lows are going to be in the teens, and then moving into next week, it'll warm up just a little bit more. You're going to see that we're going to get up to the 50s again by the end of the week here. Your lows start low in the very low 20s, but then they rest right around even the low 30s, but pretty much in mid-20s is where they're going to sit. It doesn't show this on here, but Thursday is our only chance for precipitation, but I mean, it's like almost nothing. It's like 10% chance. You may drive by and see a bloop on your windshield, and that's it. Congratulations. That's the precipitation we're getting. But if you like the sunshine and the warm weather, it's going to be nice here. If you haven't taken your lights, Christmas lights off your house yet, that would be a good week to do it. All right, let's see. Let's go through the prompter here. Keep going, prompter. I don't know what I'm supposed to say next. Oh, we're going to talk about other events you can get your family out to. Here it comes. Watch. Boom. Oh, that was magic. On February 24th now, you'll have the Ouray Wildlife Bald Eagle viewing. That just sounds awesome. Go out and see real bald eagles. Then February 27th, starting the 27th, you have a 5-week course called Fathering with Love and Logic. Hopefully we'll bring you more information on that as the week comes up. And then Uinta High Theater, after you're done seeing, so I forgot. Forever Plaid is also right in here. Its last date is the 24th, that weekend there. So you got like the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, as well as like back up here on the 19th. So don't forget Forever Plaid. But once you've seen Forever Plaid, you got to go see Uinta High Theater because they're putting on The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and they've got some really talented kids. Some kids I know who I'm just so excited to see this show. It's The Hunchback. You got Chris Piner and Barbara Piner put it on, which means you know it's going to be amazing. All right, the 25th Annual Home and Garden Show is also going to be taking place on March 24th and 25th at Western Park. So that's a little more than a month away. You can prepare for that. And those are the events we have for this week's show. If you got an event, if we missed something, let us know. Leave a comment. Give us a call. We like putting stuff up here. We like letting you know about all the things that are going on. Thank you very much. We're going to see you here next week.